Welcome. This video will demonstrate some of the key features of the new Gradebook, as well as outline some of the differences. Let's start with the look. The new Gradebook has more options for you to customise. Once opened, the new Gradebook appears as a default view with a list of students, followed by a list of assignments in columns. In the View menu, you can choose how you would like your Gradebook to be displayed. Using the Arrange By function, you can choose to arrange your assignments by assignment name, due date, the value, or module. The Filters drop-down menu is where things start getting exciting. You can filter the new Gradebook to see only a specific group or section of students. You can filter by assignment groups, by module, by section, and by student group, or a combination of these. Perhaps you are a tutor and only want to see your tute groups, which are split into sections here at RMIT. You may choose to filter by your section only. If you don't remove that filter, the next time you log into that course and the new Gradebook, it will remember your filter. So if you cannot locate a student, remember to check your filters. You may need to alter them or even to switch them off. You can always use the search function as well. This is especially useful for large classes and finding a specific student quickly. Statuses are now colour-coded in new Gradebook. Click on Statuses to see the default colours. If these colours are not working for you, you can change them so that they do. Click on the three dots next to the status colour you wish to change, select a colour and hit Apply, then Done. You only have to do this once and it will apply to all your courses. You can choose to hide or show a notes column next to the student name. The notes column is for teacher notes only. Students cannot see these notes. Other teachers in the course cannot see your notes. They are notes for your eyes only. A little tip: if you place your cursor in the notes header column and press S on your keyboard, it will sort by notes. Here you can show unpublished assignments too. There are a lot of icons in the new Gradebook where at a glance you can tell a lot about the current grade situation. However, it may take some time to become familiar with these. There is a link below to the icons and colours that you may wish to save to your favourites until you are familiar with them. One icon that has changed in appearance is the visibility icon, formerly the mute-unmute bell symbol, with the same function of hiding a grade from a student. The strike-through visibility icon indicates that at least one grade is not visible or posted to a student for that assignment. This icon will appear by default to those that used the mute-unmute feature in the old Gradebook. One thing to note is that the default setting for Gradebook is still to post grades automatically, known as unmute in old Gradebook. It is now much easier to update all assignments in one go with the new manual posting policy. More on that in the second last video in the series, Canvas grade posting policies. Whenever you see the three dots in Canvas, it means there's more information. If you hover your mouse at the top of any of the columns except for notes, these three dots will appear. Let's take a look at the student name column first. Here you can sort alphabetically or reversed, display by first name first or by last name first, or add in secondary info like section or student ID. Viewing this additional information may be useful if you have a number of students with the same name in your course. Showing the student ID or section may assist you identify them more accurately and much faster. In this area, You can also show inactive or concluded enrolments. If you hover over the header row of an assignment column, the 3 dots will appear. Here you can sort by grade, high to low, low to high, or by a late or missing, message students who, set default grades, and post grades. You can also adjust the grade posting policy for this assignment only. We'll cover the Canvas grade posting policies in the last 2 videos in this series. The message students who function was present in the old gradebook, so no change. But if you are not aware of it, consider using it for more targeted messaging instead of blasting a message out to all students. Something that has not changed is the ability to adjust column width and drag and drop columns to reorder them. For those of you who do access SpeedGrader through Gradebook, a major change is how you can now access it. It no longer sits under the More options in the assignment name column like it used to. Instead, we have the grade detail tray. Click on any cell within the Gradebook. You will see the crosshairs appear to provide a visual tracking aid, and you will also see an arrow in a box. And this is how we open the grade detail tray, where we find our link to SpeedGrader. We can also move back and forth through students by using the arrows. We can move through assignments by using the arrows, can enter a grade, adjust a policy, and enter a comment that will be visible to students once the grade is posted and dependent on the posting policy. Remember that if the assignment is not hidden from students, once you do enter a grade, update a status, and or add a comment, this information will be visible to students. Don't forget to close the grade detail tray when you are done so you can use the scroll bar again. The last button that we have not explored is the Gradebook view. This is where you can switch to individual view and view the Gradebook history. It's not really any change from the old Gradebook other than the location. To return to the default Gradebook, select Gradebook from the drop-down menu.